jokes.
I was actually the only black kid in an all-white private school for 10 years of my life. Like, my parents, she's like, oh my God, that's amazing. My school was 97% Jewish. By 13, I had been to more bar mitzvahs than barbecues.
Well, welcome back to Living 757, guys. As you can see, the Quality Comedy Spotlight is ready to shine on another professional comic. He comes all the way from L.A. You've seen him in a bunch of movies, one of the most decorated comedians and actors around. I love to bring to the show, Mr. Alex Thomas. What's happening, Alex? How you doing, man?
I am doing great, Quincy Carr. I'm sitting here at the gym right now. You still see I got my boxing gloves on.
Man, who is you fighting, man?
You know, the gym doesn't pay me, man, but comedy does. So I said, I'm going to get on this.
Yeah,
and
bro.
let's promote and sell out Dave & Buster's on Thursday.
Oh, my gosh, man. It's going to be a lot of fun. Now, you know, that video that we saw, that quick clip,
right.
You struggled dealing with your family because you grew up around more of a white audience or around more of a white group of kids. Is that right?
Right. Well, here's the funny thing. To add to that joke, I had been to so many bar mitzvahs by 14 that my mother custom made me my own yarmulke. You know what a yarmulke is, right?
Yes.
Put it this way. She custom made my yarmulke out of a purple Crown Royal bag. I was walking around school looking like a little black Jewish pimp.
You know what? You did it well. And the crazy part, you come from one of the roughest neighborhoods in South Central LA. So kudos to you.
Exactly. Exactly. So imagine that in the 70s and 80s, man. My whole life when I get home is Crips and Bloods, right? Gang banging, drive-bys. And here I am, this black kid at an all-white school, and I'm swimming and playing hockey and golf. Oh, it was like a culture shock, man.
Yeah, well, look, you know, when it comes to the culture, man, you've been a part of it for the last 30 years. We talking Def Jam, we talking sitcoms. You were you had a reoccurring role on Family Guy. You wrote for The Fresh Prince. Like, was the comedy first or was the TV stuff first? Like, what came first?
Well, actually writing first. I wrote on the TV show, the original Fresh Prince of Bel-Air from 1993 to 97.
Yeah.
And you know, when I found out that there's a whole lot of ways to get paid in the entertainment, I was like, okay, this is the job for me. You can get rich as a writer. You can get rich as a producer. You can get rich as a stand-up. You can get rich as an actor. You can get rich on animation. I'm like, you know what? I'm going to do all of that.
Hey, bro, you are doing all of it, but I think you're lying to the audience. You and I both know we cannot get rich on stand-up comedy. You know it.
Well, it took me a while. I can't lie. It took me a while. I didn't get paid right away doing stand-up.
Nobody
But like I said, man, this is the 30-year anniversary of being able to tell jokes all over the world.
Yes, sir.
So eventually, I was able to make a living out of it. But when I first started doing stand-up, yeah, you didn't get paid right away. But I was one of the fortunate guys, man, during those Def Comedy Jam years and during those Comic View years and Apollo and all that amateur comedy stuff. I had a real Hollywood job writing on The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. I got an NBC check every week.
Hold up,
so I was very fortunate.
Okay, so how cool was that, or is that still, to see jokes you wrote for Jamie Foxx to say on those hit shows and Will Smith and folks was laughing, you like, I wrote that, man.
No, you know what's so funny? Somebody just recently, I did a podcast recently, they said like, dude, you're like the baby face of comedy.
You're right.
and if you know what I mean by anybody that knows about Babyface, he goes down as one of the greatest performers, but a lot of people don't know there's about 20 or 30 other people that he wrote their biggest hits.
There you go.
Right?
Yeah.
So in my case, it was it was a learning experience to be around Martin Lawrence every day, to be around Jamie Foxx every day, to be around Will Smith every day. I just kind of soaked up all the knowledge I could from those dudes. And at the same time of me actually being on their shows and actually doing stand-up and writing for them, it just molded me into the comedian that I am today. I mean, when I say I did it all, it's almost like, I don't know if you know anything about baseball, It's like I played all 9 positions.
Right.
First base, the pitcher, the DH. However I was going to get in the game, I did it all.
Hey, well, look, you have definitely done that. You've been a pillar. I know it as part of my career watching you as I started doing comedy years ago. And your favorite phrase is the funny don't stop. And your next stop is here in Virginia Beach at the Dave & Buster's for the Quality Comedy Series. Really quick, tell the people what they have in store when they see you come here, man.
I'm going to tell everybody that's going to pull up to Dave & Buster's on Thursday, you might want to wear a diaper because I'm going to make you laugh and a little bit of pee-pee may just accidentally slide out of you. You don't know, you've never been to a comedy show if you ain't pee-peed on yourself. Just a little bit.
Oh,
just
well,
a little trinkle, a trinkle.
Hey, well, guys, y'all have heard it. Alex Thomas is letting you know that you are going to trinkle on Thursday, June the 20th, a part of the Juneteenth celebration, man. You get here safe. We'll see you. And
hey, real quick.
Yeah.
Real quick, man. I want to thank you for having me on.
Yeah.
I want everybody to go to my Instagram at funnyman Alex Thomas, all one word, funnyman Alex Thomas.
Yep.
And I'll also be the following night on Friday. I will be in Hampton, Virginia.
There you go.
With your boy.
Yeah.
And they need to pull up. I'm going to be slanging jokes for 2 days in VA.
Hey, keep doing it. We can't wait to see you, man. Stay safe out there in LA and finish that workout, man.
Hey, thanks for having me, brother.
All right,
The funny don't stop.
Yes, sir.